Thomas Edward Lawrence was born in Wales, United Kingdom, in 1888. Studying history in the University of Oxford, Lawrence would become an archaeologist sent to Carchemish in modern-day Syria. It was here where Lawrence would form a close friendship with a young Arabian worker Dahum, who would become his traveling companion and assistant. Together on their travels, Lawrence would learn knowledge of conversational Arabic and Arabic culture.
After the start of World War I, Lawrence was deployed in Egypt and helped out interviewing Turkish prisoners, gaining knowledge on the Ottoman locations and strengths. The start of the Arab Revolt began when Sharif Hussein was ambiguously promised independent Arab states. Sent to Hejaz on an intelligence gathering mission, Lawrence interviewed the three sons of Hussein to decide who would lead the revolt.
Concluding that Faisal would be the best candidate to lead the revolt, Lawrence joined Faisal as a political liaison, helping Faisal lead a guerrilla revolt that harassed the Turks behind their lines. Lawrence also helped by participating personally in several military engagements.
In his time as political liaison, Lawrence helped destroy the Turks' southern lifeline to the point at which it was barely functioning, so that the Turks would have to devote resources to its repair, while their garrisons, receiving just enough supplies to survive, would be stranded.
Furthermore, he helped coordinate Arabian nationalists' irregular and regular forces to attack the strategically located port city of Aqaba. After successfully gaining Aqaba, Lawrence gained the respect and trust of Faisal, becoming his advisor, while also gaining the trust of General Allenby, who then allowed the revolt to help capture Damascus.
Helping in the buildup of the capture of Damascus, Lawrence helped by demolishing railroads around Damascus. While demolishing bridges in Daraa, 60 miles from Damascus, Lawrence was captured and sexually violated, scarring him for life. After his release and the capture of Damascus by Arabian and British troops, Faisal was quick to establish an independent Arab state, declaring himself king and making Damascus his capital, making the dream that Lawrence and Faisal had a reality.
The reality of the dream, however, was short-lived. The Sykes-Picot Agreement between France and Britain violated any hope of independence, with Damascus being taken by the French as part of the treaty. After the war, Lawrence would go on to attend the Paris Peace Conference along with Faisal. Faisal, who was not included on the list of delegates, protested the Sykes-Picot Agreement and fought for Arabian independence. Syria, however, was still given to the French, and all hope of an independently governed Arabian state was destroyed.
Embittered by the British portrayal of the Arabs, Lawrence retired and wrote his war memoirs in the book The Seven Pillars of Wisdom. In 1920, Churchill called Lawrence back into government service to work as an advisor in the Colonial Office, where he would help to construct a pro-Arab settlement for the Middle East. Faisal was installed as the ruler of Iraq, and his brother Abdullah was appointed to the king of the new country of Transjordan. Lawrence thought it was a more honorable settlement, at last.
From 1922 to 1935, Lawrence returned to the relative anonymity of the armed forces, first as an ordinary airman in the Royal Air Force and later as a private in the British Army. In an effort to disguise his celebrity, he assumed the names of John Hume Ross and then Thomas Edward Shaw. He was still hounded by the press but managed to enjoy a few happy years working as a mechanic. In 1935, he left service and planned an early retirement in his dream home Clouds Hill, in Dorset, United Kingdom. In May of that year, Lawrence was racing back from a local post office when he lost control of his motorbike and crashed at high speed. Suicide and other conspiracy theories have been floated about the crash, and after several days in intensive care, Lawrence was declared dead. A hero and an inspirational figure, his book The Seven Pillars of Wisdom was translated into more than 1,000 languages, and countless biographies have been made about him. Furthermore, the movie Lawrence of Arabia was made based on his story.